Can you guess what my favorite cuisine is? Can you? Can you? Let me give you a few hints. Mexican, oh, that's quite delicious, but not a lot of variety as far as flavors go. Rice, beans, tortillas, meat, put it all together. Depending on what dish you order, that's how they rearrange it on your plate. Maybe put some salad in there as well. I know, big generalization. You haven't been to Mexico, Beau. Yes, I have actually. And it's a very limited smorgasbord of ingredients. Hey, speaking of smorgasbord, would you guess German food? German food, quite delicious. But if you've done any traveling in Europe, you'll find that there's not a lot of variety from country to country. Now again, big generalization. You haven't been to Germany. Enough of that stuff already, okay? I will tell you though, that my favorite food of all time is Italian. Yes, it is in fact European, and I hope you will forgive me for generalizing the European food as being not a lot of variety, but all the Italian food is so amazing. Think of the garlic, oh, and the cheese draped over the lasagna, and oh, pasta, and pizza. And pizza's not Italian. You know what? I'm gonna consider it Italian for a moment, okay? But anyway, so much variety in Italian food, at least, and I just love it. My second favorite food, and sometimes it actually beats out Italian food of all time, you can tell I'm hungry right now, right? Is Mediterranean food. And that's because it's so fresh. Oh, it's so delicious. Oh, again, the garlic. Oh, the amount of garlic that the Greeks put in their food, and the olives, and the hummus, and the pita bread, and the fresh fruits and vegetables, and oh, so delicious. Oh, I love that. Now that I have just been so plucky and positive about my top two cuisines, not to say that I hate Vietnamese food or Korean food or Japanese or Chinese or all that stuff, but I'm gonna tell you for a moment my least favorite food, and I really apologize if I offend you, and that is if you are from Nepal. I'm sorry, I cannot stand Dal Bhat, which is the traditional Nepalese food. It's probably because I love variety. I'm American, okay? I love my variety. And there you have for lunch and dinner, no breakfast. Of course no breakfast. What are you talking about? So maybe that kind of spoiled me growing up with breakfast all my life. But these people there, they love their Dal Bhat, which is great, that's fine. But for me personally, it's just a big mountain of rice and lentil beans. And also some pickled things and sometimes some chicken in there as well. Now, not to say that their chicken is not very moist and very delicious how it's prepared, but overall, that is their meal, and that is what they eat. And when I did some mission work there a long time ago, I ate so much Dal Bhat. It was awful. Oh man. Again, if I had grown up there, I'd probably love it, but spoiled Beau, bad Beau. Can you see me very well? I don't know if it's kind of overexposed right there. I'm kind of going through some sunshine right now. Now, with that being said, I'd like to kind of deviate a little bit from my commentary on poking fun of, the poor Nepalese cuisine, and shift gears a little bit and tell you what my least favorite household chore is. Haha! You didn't see that coming, did you? Household chore. What is your least favorite household chore? You probably haven't even thought of it because you're just like, yeah, I don't like cleaning anything. But I can be very specific what my least favorite chore is. And I logged this away when I was very little, and I just bitterly said to myself as a young child who is bitter with the world and jaded towards stuffing my pillow. Yes, that, ladies and gentlemen, is my least favorite household chore. Vacuuming, I can do. I love it, actually. Making the bed, the overall bed, is okay, but the actual part of stuffing your pillow, it's such a pain. And I'm really sorry if I've just tainted your perception now of stuffing pillows, and every time you do it, you just shake your head and think, wow, this really does suck. I hate stuffing pillows. Beau, why did you have to point this out? This is such an inconvenience. Yeah, it's just because it's big and it's fluffy, and you're trying to get it inside the pillowcase, and then the corners aren't lining up with the corners of the pillowcase. It's awful, awful. Oh man, let me clean the kitchen. I'm fine with that. I did a lot of jobs when I was young cleaning kitchens, so I actually consider cleaning kitchens to be quite therapeutic. Not to say that I'm as good as my lovely wife Liz. We actually have two varying degrees of kitchen cleanliness. There is Beau clean and Liz clean. I kid you not. Liz comes home from work. Hey Beau, how was your day? Great, I got a lot of work done. Oh, I also cleaned the kitchen. Her response is it Beau clean or Liz clean? She actually says BOGO because that's my pet name that she has ascribed to me. Is it BOGO clean or Lish clean? It's BOGO clean. Okay. Now I personally think that BOGO clean suffices plenty. Lish clean is basically that one extra step that just is not necessary. Like, for example, I would clean the countertop. I really would. Now this is according to me. I would clean it, wipe it down with a rag. She, however, my lovely wife Liz, she would remove the toaster and maybe even move the microwave aside and get all of the crumbs, or maybe she would move the espresso machine aside. You see what I mean? Like, her degree of cleanliness is very, very different from my own. Now that's not because I'm lazy. It's just because I have better things to do. I go and vacuum. She will not go and vacuum. She will clean the crumbs under the toaster. So there you go. I hate stuffing my pillow.